What if I told you that the car that started it all, the machine that put the world on wheels, is making a comeback? Yes, you heard me right. The Ford Model T, the automobile that transformed society back in 1908, has returned for 2025. But this isn't just a tribute or a museum piece dressed up for modern times. This is a rebirth, a modern reimagining that takes the spirit of Henry Ford's vision, affordable, durable, practical transportation for the masses, and brings it into the 21st century with a surprising twist. Stick with me until the end, because the way Ford has reinvented this legend may change how we look at the future of everyday cars. The original Model T was more than just a vehicle. It was a revolution. Henry Ford wanted to create a car that ordinary people could afford, maintain, and rely on. Using assembly line production, he succeeded. By 1927, over 15 million Model Ts had rolled out of factories, putting families, farmers, and dreamers on the move like never before. It wasn't glamorous, but it was dependable, simple, and versatile. Exactly what people needed at the dawn of the automobile age. Now, almost a century later, the world faces new challenges. Cars are more advanced than ever, yet they are also more expensive, more complex, and increasingly out of reach for ordinary drivers. And that is where Ford has chosen to revive the T. The 2025 Ford Model T is not chasing luxury. It's not chasing performance records. Instead, it's chasing something far more important: accessibility. At first glance, the design strikes a balance between nostalgia and modern flair. The 2025 Model T carries a silhouette that hints at the upright, boxy charm of its ancestor, but with sleek lines, sculpted edges, and LED lighting that bring it firmly into today's world. The front fascia carries a reinterpretation of the iconic grille, a digital tribute to the radiator opening of the original, while round headlights echo the past. Compact in size, light on its feet, and instantly recognizable, it's a car that dares to look different in a world of look-alike crossovers. But beneath the familiar face lies something new. The 2025 Model T is fully electric. Yes, the gasoline pioneer has transformed into an EV for the modern age. With a compact 50 kilowatt-hour battery pack, it delivers a range of around 250 miles, plenty for city driving and suburban commuting, the environments where this car will shine. The electric motor produces about 160 horsepower, more than enough for a lightweight everyday car. Quick in the city, smooth on highways, and whisper quiet, it's a modern interpretation of the same reliability that made the original famous. The interior tells the same story of simplicity. Instead of overwhelming drivers with endless buttons and unnecessary luxury features, the cabin is stripped back but smart. A single central touchscreen handles infotainment and essential controls, echoing the minimalism of the old T's simple levers and dials. Durable, easy-to-clean materials emphasize function over fashion. The seats are comfortable but not extravagant, and the layout prioritizes space and practicality. This isn't about impressing your neighbor. It's about giving you what you need at a price you can afford. Affordability is the magic word here. Ford is pricing the new Model T under $20,000, making it one of the most affordable electric vehicles on the market. That number is key. While many EVs today soar past $40,000 or even $60,000, Ford is making a statement. The future of cars shouldn't only belong to the wealthy. Just as Henry Ford once opened the door for ordinary Americans to own an automobile, this new Model T aims to open the door for ordinary drivers to enter the electric age. Of course, affordability doesn't mean unsafe or outdated. The 2025 Model T comes standard with airbags, traction control, and stability systems. It even offers optional driver assist features like lane keeping and adaptive cruise control, though Ford wisely made these extras so the base car remains affordable. Safety and simplicity together. Another nod to the practicality of the original. But here's where things get truly interesting. Ford didn't stop at a single version of the T. Just like the original that was transformed by owners into farm tractors, delivery trucks, and makeshift buses, the new Model T is built on a modular platform. Buyers can choose different body styles right from the factory. A two-door city car, a four-door family version, a compact pickup for light work, and even a small utility van for businesses. One platform, many possibilities. It's as if Ford has taken the flexibility that drivers once created for themselves and baked it into the design from the start. This modularity is the surprise twist. It means the new T isn't just one car. It's an entire family of vehicles, adaptable to different lives and different needs. A student can buy the simplest version. A small business owner can choose the van. An urban adventurer might pick the compact pickup. This is versatility on a level few modern cars even attempt. And then there's efficiency. The new Model T charges quickly, with DC fast charging allowing 80% charge in about half an hour. For daily use, home charging overnight is simple and cheap. Maintenance costs are minimal compared to gasoline vehicles. Ford has essentially created a car that isn't just affordable to buy, it's affordable to own. That's a critical piece of the puzzle. So who is the new Model T really for? It's for young drivers buying their first car. It's for families who need a second vehicle but can't justify breaking the bank. It's for commuters who just want reliable, affordable transport without the stress of high payments or complicated gadgets. And perhaps most importantly, it's for those who still believe that driving should be a right, not a luxury. The Model T of 1908 changed the world by democratizing transportation. The Model T of 2025 wants to do the same by democratizing electric mobility. It's not flashy, it's not luxurious, and it won't dominate performance charts. But that was never the point. The point is to give people freedom, independence, and the joy of mobility in an era where cars feel increasingly out of reach. And maybe, just maybe, this is exactly what the industry needs. While others chase ever higher prices and premium margins, Ford has gone back to basics. The new T reminds us that sometimes innovation is not about more. Sometimes it's about less complexity, less expense, less exclusivity. Just like Henry Ford's original dream, it's about making sure everyone has a chance to move forward. So, what do you think? Is the 2025 Ford Model T the beginning of another revolution, or just a nostalgic experiment? Drop your thoughts below, because I'm curious to hear how drivers today feel about this bold throwback with a modern twist. This has been your deep dive into the 2025 Ford Model T, a legend reborn for a new century. Thanks for listening, and as always, this is Acer Rider signing off. Until next time, drive safe, dream big, and never forget where the journey began.